the Moose's Succession Understanding Haim. Is it Haim? Questline. Why do they always put words in this bloody shit that I can't read? What's going on, everybody? Hideous Thoughts coming at you with another Black Desert Online video for console. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the patch notes for last night's update, and we're also going to be taking a look at all the events that are happening in this event period, as well as some other content that's been added to the game. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing we're just going to have a quick chat about is this daylight savings. There's been some time changes with a couple of things due to daylight savings. Just says here that November is officially the end of summertime, and Europe decides to end it slightly earlier than North America. As we can only change the times during full maintenance, we'll be applying them to EU slightly before the clock jumps back, and for North America they'll be applied slightly after. So this means that for a brief period, World Bosses, Node Wars, tax wagons will spawn at a different time than usual. Once the time catches up, everything will be restored to how it should be. So it just says here that for the Europe servers, from the 21st of October, which is today, till the 25th of October, all world bosses will spawn 1 hour later than usual. And for the North American servers, from the 1st of November to the 4th of November, all world bosses will spawn 1 hour earlier than usual. After those times, after the major maintenance, everything will go back to how it is now. Everything will go back to normal. So this is just a temporary change for a few days, guys. So don't stress out if things aren't working the way that they are right now. It's not permanent. All right. So now we're getting into the patch notes. So this is what has been added to the game. All of the new updates. So the first thing, it says a new update is on its way, bringing Guardian, Pre-Creation, Succession for 4 more classes, Rabarm skills for both Assassin and Shy. So a lot of happy people are going to be excited about the Shy Rabarms. I know it's something that you guys have been asking for a long time. You finally got your Shy Rabarm, so there you go. Guardian Pre-Creation with the new character. The other thing you guys have been asking for a very long time is Guardian. We were meant to get this back in July or something like that, but due to some system errors, they had to push it back a little bit. But here we go. So it says the bearer of Holy Flame Guardian makes her way to the Black Desert. In this update, you'll be able to pre-customize your Guardian before she was able to be played in the next update. The Guardian wields a battle axe and shield for combat and is often seen slaying enemies across the battlefield. Look forward to the Guardian being playable in the next update. Find out about the Guardian in the GM note here. So what I can do is I can put these links in the description below for you guys so you can come and have a read of all this. With the release of Guardian, the maximum amount of character slots has been increased to 20. So that's her there. I don't know about you guys, but she's looking pretty fun to me. The Succession, 4 new characters are now able to be taken beyond Awakening into their Succession, and they are Musa, Witch, Wizard, and the Dark Knight. So for the Musa, in order to begin your Succession story, you'll have to start the Musa's Succession Understanding Haim. Is it Haim? Questline. Why do they always put words in this bloody shit that I can't read? As you complete the storyline, you will learn the skill Musa's Resolve, which enables you to become even more powerful with a blade and hornbow. Remember that if you follow the path to succession, you will lay down your crescent blade. Once the Moose's Resolve skill is learned, you will be unable to use Awakening skills, which, in order to begin your Succession story, you will have to start with the Witch Succession, the Soul Witness questline. As you complete the storyline, you will learn the skill Elemental Revelation, which enables you to become even more powerful with the Staff and Dagger. Remember that if you follow the path to succession, you will abandon your Ad Sphere, and once the Elemental Revelation skills learn, you'll be unable to use Awakening skills. Wizard, in order to begin your Succession story, you'll have to start the Succession Success Infinite Intelligence questline. As you complete the storyline, you will learn the skill Elemental Revelation, which enables you to become even more powerful with the Staff and Dagger, so same as the Witch. Once you learn that, you will have to leave behind your Godrus Sphera. Once the elemental revelation skills learn, you'll be unable to use your awakening skills. Dark Knight. In order to begin your succession story, you'll have to start the Dark Knight Succession, the Conviction quest line. As you complete the storyline, you'll learn the skill Wrath of Vidir, which enables you to become even more powerful with your Kragmesser and Ornamental Knot. Remember that if you follow the path of succession, you'll no longer be able to use your Vidiant. Once the Moose's Resolve skill is learned, you'll be unable to use awakening skills. In the notes here, it says to switch from awakening to succession, you will need to reset your skills in order to learn the succession requirement skill. And to switch from succession to awakening, you will need to reset your skills in order to unlearn the succession requirement skill. Trial characters will be able to learn the succession requirement skill, and you can try out your succession with trial characters. You cannot use skills on the succession tab to learn absolute skills, and you can use skills in your main tab and succession tab in conjunction with each other. You will not be able to use awakening and succession skills at the same time. So, same as the last time, guys. Remember, when you're going from awakening to succession, you cannot use your absolute skills. Your absolute skills are purely for awakening, so you cannot use those if you want to go into succession. Also, remember, guys, with your weapons, if you have an awakening weapon, like you've got a dandelion or something like that, don't get rid of it. Don't sell it if you go into succession, because you do get 30% of the awakening AP leached into your succession AP. So they all they definitely help. Don't get rid of your awakening weapons. Just leave them in slot, but you won't be using them. So it says new Rabarm skills. Shy and Hassassin will now be able to unlock and use their Rabarm skills. The first of the Rabarm skills can be learned at level 56, and the second skill can be learned at level 57, assuming that the prerequisite skills have been learned. This update will also bring 10%, 25%, and 50% Black Spirit Rage skills to Hassassin. So for the Hassassin, the following Rabarm skills have been added. The level 56 is Rupture 3 and Owl's Domination 4, which is your combined skill, and the Rabarm skill is Dominion Slash, and that's got hit damage 952% times 6, explosion hit damage 1296% times 6, crit hit rate plus 50%, maximum 10 targets, all evasion rates reduced by 9% for 10 seconds on explosion hits, floating on good hits, down attack, air smash, damage reduced in PvP. The level 56 Rabarm skill is Rupture 3 plus Chosen Blade 5, and that gives you Prophecy Blade, which is hit damage 804% plus times 13, explosion hit damage 1134% times 6, crit hit rate plus 50%, maximum 10 targets, all DP plus 20 for 10 seconds, plus 30 MP recovery per good hit, super armor while using skill, down attack, damage reduced in PvP. And the two level 57 Rabarm skills is Mirage plus Crescent 5 equals Mirage Assault, which is hit damage 1032% times 10, crit hit rate plus 100%, maximum 10 targets, forward guard on using skill, super armor on attack, knockdown on good hits in PvE, down attack, air attack, and damage reduced in PvP. And the other one is Mirage plus Owl's Protection, which is Dominion Slash, and you get basic attack damage times 2 applied to counter damage, crit hit rate plus 20%, applied pain damage equal to basic attack damage to target on hit, forward guard while using skill, and stun on good counter hits. So there's still no HP regen on any of those, which is still trash, because that's one of the major things that the Hassassin really lacks, is a decent health regen. Moving down to the Shy, you get, for the 2 level 56 skills, you get well plus come out, and the Rabarm skill is over there. Hit damage 422% times 1 for every 3 seconds to nearby enemies. Maximum 10 targets, all AP minus 20 for 5 seconds on good hits. Summons light within the Viclari that lasts 30 seconds. The light summoned from the Viclari will follow nearby enemies. The light within the Viclari may be attacked by enemies. The other one for level 56 is your combined skills is Get Well plus Cheer Up. The Rabarm skill is Sharing is Caring. Recovers allies HP by 350 every 7 seconds. Effect applied to maximum of 10 targets. Summons light within Viclari the last 30 seconds. The light summon for the Viclari will follow enemies or allies, whoever is the closest, and the light within the Viclari may be attacked by enemies. Your 2 level 57 skills, you need Quick 2 plus 1, 2, 3, and you get Tumble Wumble, which is hit damage 10-13% times 4, maximum 10 targets, all DP plus 10 every 10 seconds when using a skill, accuracy rate plus 5%, gain 3 Florin's Leaf when using the skill, forward guard while using the skill, bound on hit, which is PvE only, and damage greatly reduced in PvP. The last one is Quick 2 plus Eat This, and you get 12 Boom. And that gives you hit damage 15, 32% times 7, crit hit rate plus 25%, maximum 10 targets, accuracy rate plus 5%, gain 3 Florin's Leaf when using the skill, and damage greatly reduced in PvP. So the moving on to, we've had some main menu restructure here. They've changed the way the main menu looks. I believe this is just to make things a little bit more neat and organized, because as it was kind of just spread out and everywhere and kind of messy and hard to find things until you got used to it, of course. But as a new player, it's definitely overwhelming. It was looking at it. The start menu is getting an overhaul with this update, which items being categorized and a favorite section being added to the menu. So this is what it's going to look like now. Favorites. You can customize the top row of the new start menu by pressing LB or L1 and selecting which menus you want to easily access at the top of the start menu. Once you have finished editing the top row, press Y or triangle. Okay, so yep, that's your main menu, and I guess this here would be your favorites. All the things that you use the most often would go in there. The L2 LT button will move the start menu from the left to the right. In order for this change to be activated, exit and re-enter the start menu. When looking through the recents menu, you can press RT or R2 buttons to pin the menus to your favorite list, and you can search the start menu by pressing X. Daylight savings time, we already covered that with the daylight savings changes, content changes. As part of the continued refinement on quality of life updates, we have now isolated PvP restrictions that occur when world bosses spawn. Previously, the world bosses would cause PvP across the world to halt. However, we have now changed it so that PvP will only be disabled inside the region of the world boss. Continuing on the world bosses changes, the area that Nuva spawns in has been thoroughly mapped out, and we have Manmehan Nesser to thank. He has identified several interesting landmarks around Nuva, meaning that adventurers will now be able to easily tell that they are in Nuva's radius, and the new area has been called Tyrant's Hill. I am super happy about that, because every time I go to the bloody desert for Nuva, I get lost. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't go to the desert without getting lost. Unless I'm going to like Valencia or something like that. If I'm just looking for a random location in the middle of the desert, I end up running in circles. Even if I'm going there 15 minutes earlier, I still end up late for the world boss. So that's awesome. The Pit of Undying has received another quality of life addition, in that you can now instantly transport yourself to the Pit of Undying from Calphion, Heidel, Valencia, Altanova Grana, and Duvenkroon. With this change, we have now disabled the use of the maids, butlers from the Pit of Undying to help adventurers with their potions. The Night Crow Randy will now sell them inside the Pit of Undying. There will now be a tax reduction based for selling horses based on your training level. The higher your training life skill, the more money you receive for selling horses. This change will apply to all horses sold, and horses sold before the change will also be affected if the silver has not been collected. The tax reductions are as follows. So I'm not going to read this out now, guys, because it's a lot just to read. But basically, it starts all the way beginner 1. You can see the percentage here. Beginner 1 is 0. Your first increase is apprentice 1. You get like a 1% increase, all the way up to Guru 20, where you get a 30% increase. That's pretty much all there is to say. So, the Zion Merchant Guild of Calphion and the Batali family of Velia have partnered up to allow adventurers the chance to own more residences. Complete a set of quests from the following NPCs to unlock the ability to own more residences. Island Bartali of the Lunar Halo Inn in Velia. The support quest, An Adventurer on the Endless Journey. Constante of the Golden Toad Inn in Heidel. The support, Home is Where the Passion Be. Each quest can only be completed once per family, and you can extend your residence to a maximum of 7. Guild skill cooldowns will now appear inside the guild skill menu and no longer appear in the guild member skill cooldown list. So before, guys, you could only get 5 residents total over the spread of the map. Now you can have 7 if you complete those 2 quests. The processing option, drying, will now complete faster in the desert. We have repositioned the starting areas and entrances of Red Battlefield, so Red Battlefield bases, so that both sides will start with the same conditions. A return function has been added that can be used after the end of a node conquest war. If you participated in a node conquest war, you can return to your original location before the assemble function was used. This function can be found in your start menu. And that's that return option there if you're in the Red Battlefield. Been some UI changes. When talking to the Wharf Manager in Crow's Nest, now you can now check the status of mounts in other regions. Opening the mail menu will now automatically open the Black Spirit Save 2, allowing you to get your items immediately, and fix an issue where the group buttons on the Awakening tab in the skills menu would show incorrectly. There's been some class changes, guys. Looks like there's a few, so what I'm going to do, again, this page will be linked in the description below so that you guys can come and have a read of your class changes, because it looks like there's a lot there to get through. What we're going to do, though, is I'm just going to read out the Sorceress, because that's my character. So let's have a look at what's been changed. Increase the PvE damage with the following skills. Turn Black Splash 3 was 789% times 2 for the hit damage, and last hit damage was 789 times 3. And it's been increased to 1065% times 2 and 1065% times 5. Soul Harvest, hit damage 402% times 2 and additional 720% times 3. That was before. And after is now, wow, 1008 times 2 and 1008 times 5. Blade of Darkness 3, hit damage 360% times 6 before. And Blade of Darkness hit damage 468% times 1, and it's now 360% times 6 and 936% times 1. Absolute Bloody Calamity was 1074% times 6 before. It's now 1396% times 6. And Absolute Bloody Calamity, it was 1074% times 5, and it's now 1396 times 5. Dead Hunt increased the number of hits on the first and second hit by 1 in PvE. Grim Reaper's Judgment 4 increased the number of hits on the regular and charged hit by 1. Absolute Shadow Eruption increased the number of hits by 1 in PvE. All these skills all increase their PvE hit damage by 1. A description in the skill text now says that it has fewer hits in PvP. The following skills will flow together better. Activating Blade of Darkness after using Turnback Slash and Soul Harvest. Activating Dead Hunter and using Soul Harvest. Activating Violation after Shadow Leap, Soul Harvest, and the left and right attacks for the Scythe training. Activating other skills after using Grim Reaper's Judgment. So Karshan's Nightmare, attack range increased. Hits will now be more concentrated within each area it strikes. Karshan Nightmare, casting speed increased, and Karshan Nightmare's 4 cooldown decreased from 45 seconds to 25 seconds. When using Grim Reaper's Judgment, you can now immediately consume Shards of Darkness to charge up the skill more. Nightmare fixed the issue where the character would not spin sometimes after pressing RT or R2 when using the skill. The input for forward Nightcrow has been changed so that you must press LT, L2 twice to activate the skill. So that's up and L2, L2 or LT, LT. That's to do forward Nightcrow. Fixed an issue where the number of hits for violations chopping, it would be applied differently depending on the direction of the attack. Fixed the issue where you would not consume Frags of Darkness when using Shadow Leap while using Violation, even when you had 10 or more Fragments of Darkness available. So there's some definitely some good buffs there for PvE. So moving on, let's see if there's anything else after these character updates. Any other changes? Fix various graphical issues within certain costumes. Fixed an issue where Cagtum's attacked by Lan would sometimes disappear and reappear from afar after using Nimbus Stride in the Bloodwolf settlement. Pet pickup times have been modified to show the time up to the second decimal place. Fix an issue where the skill UI of the archer would look abnormal. Certain in-game text have been cleaned up and made easier to understand, and fix certain landscape issues. So that's it for the patch notes, guys. Let's get into the events and see what's happening. So the first event we're going to talk about is the event for the gardening, guardian. Guardian begins her descent down from the mountain of eternal winter. So with the pre-creation, there is now a pre-creation event. Get ready as the latest class for Black Desert console. Guardian prepares for her arrival. Adventurers will be able to participate in events celebrating the impending arrival of Guardian. So pre-create the Guardian during the event period to obtain rewards listed below. So that's basically from today until the 4th. You've got 4 days to do it. If you do that, you're going to get a Blessing of Camisile for 7 days, a Trainer's Flute for 30 days, Item Collection Increase Scroll times 3, Blessed Message Scroll times 2, and an Inventory +8 expansion coupon. Fortune emanating from a mysterious axe. An unknown axe has been found in the ancient stone chamber. While the axe cannot be wielded by those who discover it, it seems to be glowing with a strange power. Perhaps it can be yours if you find it. So the event, basically what it says here is during the event period, find the mysterious axe within the ancient stone chamber. By interacting with the axe, adventurers will gain an item drop rate plus 20% buff. The buff can be attained by characters that are level 30 or higher and requires 50 energy to be able to receive the buff. The buff lasts for 180 minutes. If you already have the item drop rate 20% buff from the axe and interact with it again, the time left from the buff will refresh to 180 minutes and not exceed that time. The effects of the item drop rate plus 20% buff will stack with other item drop rate buffs from items and service specific boosts. The buff can be obtained regardless of if the quest line from event 3 is completed or not. So the event 3, to find the true masters of the axe. Who is the owner of the axe that is in the ancient stone chamber? Patrigio? Or perhaps it belongs to Cliff? Deve is a suspect in this as well. Find the true owner of the axe. So find the mysterious axe that was discovered in the ancient stone chamber. Pick up the event, the true master of the axe quest from the soldier near the mysterious axe, and begin your journey to find the true master of the axe. So you go and talk to the NPC, the soldier next to the axe. You get the quest here, the true master of the axe, which says you got to find Aliston, and you get 50 contribution XP as well. You need to be level 50 or higher to accept the quest. After completing the initial quest, get the event for the Unstable Soul quest from Aliston near the tent above the entrance to the ancient stone chamber. It says here, for the Unstable Soul, get Orc Pill of Earth, Ook Pill, oh my goodness, from Rurig Mills at Western Guard Camp and return. Get that shit from Ernal, the storage keeper in Villia, and return, and get that from Bunt, the skill instructor in Olvia, and return. You get 200 contribution XP. I'm just gonna give up on reading these weird words, guys. I'm not doing it very well. Once you've accepted the event, the Unstable Soul quest, you can accept the quest to obtain each of that thing from those 3 NPCs. Alright, once you've got those, after completing that, you go back and you talk to Aliston, and he gives you this Whispering Frost Crystal and 300 contribution XP. Every quest can only be completed once per character. Be careful with the Whispering Frost Crystal, as you cannot obtain this item again if you lose it. If you bring the Whispering Frost Crystal to Trannon Underfoe, the Blacksmith of Velia, when the Guardian arrives, he will melt it for you. And event number 4, the Nyx Seed's Power. This touches down in the world of Black Desert, acting as a harbinger for the Guardian. The power that glows from the seed is said to boost the powers of those who are exposed to it, but it is waiting for the rightful bearer of its power. So the event details: when defeating monsters during the event period, the Nyx Seed may spawn in the area. It'll come up with a notice on the screen that says it has appeared nearby. Interacting with this, you will receive a buff effect. Combat XP 100%, skill XP 30%, and item drop rate plus 10%. The seed will disappear 30 minutes after spawning. The buff lasts for 180 minutes, and the buff will stack with existing XP plus buffs, such as scrolls, elixirs, and value packs. Guardian characters will receive stronger seed power buffs. They will get 200% XP for combat, skill XP 50%, and item drop rate 10%. Guardian will be playable after the November 4th maintenance. Alright, so the next event, guys, the Forgotten Powers Succession Level Up Event Round 2, same as the last one, where you get rewards for leveling up each of these characters to level 60. So it says here, the Black Spirit has guided adventurers in awakening their power, but a mysterious figure has implied that certain classes have long since forgotten the powers they once had. So the Musa, Witch, Wizard, and the Dark Knights can now be taken up into succession. So if you get the characters to level 56, you're going to get a Combat XP scroll plus times 1 and a Skill XP scroll times 1. If you get them to 57, you're going to get a Combat XP scroll times 1 and a Skill XP scroll times 1, and you're also going to get an Item Collection increase scroll times 2. Level 58, you're going to get a Combat XP scroll, a Skill XP scroll, Item Collection scroll times 3, and a Blessed Message scroll times 5. 59, you're going to get 50 million silver, and level 60, you're going to get an Advice of Valks between 35 and 45 times 1. This can be done for each of the 4 characters, guys. So just so you know, you can get all these rewards 4 times. The rewards can only be accepted by the character. So if you do this on Musa, you can only accept these rewards by the Musa. If you do it on the Wizard, same thing, you can only accept the rewards by the Wizard. This is a good way to level up your characters, like an incentive to level up your characters for your family fame, so you can get some more daily silver payouts by increasing your family fame. And you also get this free shit here, so you could potentially get like 200 million silver if you get all 4 characters to level 59. So there's some incentive there for you guys to level up some characters. The next event, the Wrath of Hexmarie. Last year, evil spirits called Spooks roamed the world of Black Desert. This year, they make their return. However, these spirits also mark the return of Isabel, the powerful black witch that resides in Costa Farm. With Spooks and Isabel returning during the Halloween period, Hexmarie felt that she needed to remind adventurers that she too can bring the pain. This is why Hexmarie will be appearing in dark rifts near Hex Sanctuary. So the event number 1, Subdue Isabella. The White Witch of Alejandro Farm, Gueldia, is worried about her twin sister Isabella. Filled with rage and unable to bring her powers under control, Isabella fled to Costa Farm. Gueldia has asked all adventurers brave enough to fight Isabella the Black Witch to take her down. Bring back Isabella's bridge to Gueldia as proof of your victory. So you can accept the quest at Alejandro Farm. When Isabella spawns, head to Costa Farm, defeat the Black Witch, and Isabella does not spawn on Olvia and Asha servers. Give the Fallen Witch's brooch to Gueldia to complete the quest for the following rewards. So you speak to her, you get the quest, and you go back and she's going to give you some contribution XP, a Forest Fury, Hard Black Shard, and a Sharp Black Shard bundle. Maybe you'll get more than one. Okay, so this is the timetables. If you're on NA, if you're on EU, this is the timetable here. The times that she spawns, and Asia. Possible rewards for defeating Isabella. You could get a Halloween gift box, pumpkin gift box, black stone weapon, armor stone, a Halloween pumpkin cookie, hunter seal, memory frags, Fallen Witch's bridge. You'll definitely get one of those. It's a guaranteed drop. You're going to get some silver as well. You could get these shoulder ornaments, all these different ornaments. I'm guessing that's like an outfit. And Halloween goodie bag. Okay, so the next event is the Exorcise Spooks. Evil spirits called Spooks will roam the world of Black Desert. Spooks will vary in strength depending on the level of the adventurer that encounters them. Exorcise the evil spirits and gain rewards for your efforts. During the event period, Spooks will appear randomly across the world of Black Desert. Adventurers under level 55 will encounter Weakened Spook, while adventurers that are level 56 and above will encounter Spooks at its regular strength. Spooks do not spawn on Olvia and Asha servers, and they will despawn if not defeated within 10 minutes of encountering them. Rewards are the same regardless of which spook you encounter. Only one spook will appear in an area at a time. After defeating it, another can spawn in the area. Those who successfully defeat spooks will be able to obtain the following rewards. So possible rewards are a Black Spirit Claw Piece, Cronstones, 2 to 3 Cronstones, Forest Fury times 1, Memory Frags 2 to 3, Premium Elixir Box times 1, Whale Tendon Potion 1 to 2, High Quality Draft Box times 1, Black Fabric times 2 to 4. If you get the Black Fabric, you can exchange them with an NPC listed below for the following items. So Merv, you can exchange it for the Garnier Troop Garb Design Bundle, Ornella in Heidel, Jordine's Casual Wear Design Bundle, or Jarrett's Armor Design Bundle, or Mevo Marinen in Altanova, Valencia Travel Wear Design Bundle, and Black Leopard Armor Design Bundle. Hex gon' give it to ya.
Hex gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. Hex gon' give it to ya.
Hexmarie will be knocking on the doors of the Dark Rift during the Halloween period to remind adventurers that Halloween is no mere game. It belongs to her. So during the event period, Hexmarie will appear at Hex Sanctuary via Dark Rifts. Defeat Hexmarie to obtain the Box of Silent Dead. Hexmarie will appear in Dark Rifts slightly more often than other bosses of the Dark Rift. Any Dark Rift Hexmarie that is left undefeated in Adventurer's Dark Rift menu will be deleted after the event period. So if you delete her, you have a chance to obtain one of the following items: Leighton's Power Stone, Orkenrad's Belt, Bassie Belt, Ogre Ring, Eye of the Ruins Ring, Crescent Guardian Ring, Narc Earring Accessory, Cronstones, or Valtar Eclipse Belt. There is actually, guys, you can get some awesome items in the Pearl Store for super cheap, basically free, unless you are completely broke, you spend all your money, and you don't have 100 silver. You're not going to be able to do this, but I'm pretty sure you guys are all going to be able to do this. So in the Pearl Shop, guys, you're going to be able to get these items: Halloween Preparation 1, which is 10 Cronstones, 2 Valk's Cry, Awakening Fogan Chief Summon Scroll, all for 100 silver. And you're also going to be able to get the Halloween Preparations 2, Fruit of Yaranos times 10, and Premium Elixir Box times 1. That's available today, guys, and it lasts for 4 days, so just be aware of that. The next one is the Happy Hunting Packages, which goes from the 24th to the 25th, or the 23rd, depending on your location, if you're in EU or Asia. If you're in NA, it's going to be like a day earlier or something like that. But you get the Happy Hunting 1. You get Alien's Tear times 1 and Alien's Blessing times 1. Costs you 100 silver. And the Happy Haunting 2 is you get the Supreme Old Moon Scroll, extra Mount XP Scroll, a 10-hour one, and you get an extra life XP scroll, all for 100 silver. Happy Haunting 3, you're going to get a Shaka 2 luxury box, all for 100 silver, guys. So definitely take advantage of that, because it's 100 silver, guys. It's basically free. Get that shit. Alright, Bone Chilling Event, another Halloween event. So the event number 1, it says Trick or Treat, a special playtime event is being held by the residents of the Black Desert World to thank you for keeping the Halloween spirit alive. Collect coins to exchange them for items, or combine a Halloween candy with a Halloween bag to create a Halloween goodie bag. So, guys, all you got to do is just be in the game, and you're going to get these rewards. So if you're on for 1 hour, you're going to get 5 of these Halloween coins. If you're on for 2 hours, you're going to get 1 of these Halloween candies. 3 hours, you're going to get 1 of these Halloween bags. So if you combine these 2 together, you get a Halloween goodie bag, and you're basically going to have a chance to obtain 1 of these items: Resplendent Alchemy Stone of Destruction, Uragon Shoes, Tongue-Red Belt, Tongue Necklace, Ogre Ring, Zarka Sealed Weapon Box, Tongue-Red Earring, Lieber's Gloves, Beg's Gloves, Muskin Shoes, Advice of Elves, Gaiath Helmet, Red Nose Armor, Bassie Belt, Ring of Crescent Guardian, Advice of Valks 25, Sharp Shards Bundle 3, Hard Shard Bundle 3, Sharp Black Crystal Shard 1, Hard Shards 1, Calx Elixir, Whale Tendon Elixir, Superior Whale Tendon Potion, Perfume of Courage, Perfume of Swiftness, Cronstones, Memfrags, Armor Stones, and Weapon Stones. You can exchange the Halloween coins for the items at Costa Farm by speaking to Mail Costa, the node manager. So if you've got 10 of these Halloween coins, you can exchange it for 10 Cronstones. 20 you can exchange for 6 Sharp Shards. 30 you can exchange for an Advice of Elks 25. 50 you can exchange for a fine accessory box. I'd probably save them all up, guys, and get the fine accessory box, and then you're probably going to have some left over where you can get some Cronstones or something like that. Halloween Adventure Logs. Residence feels a little empty. The residents of Black Desert World put together a mini adventure log for adventurers to complete during the Halloween period. Complete the Halloween-themed adventure log to obtain special Halloween furniture. So in your main menu, guys, in the adventure log, you'll be able to see where this is. Defeat Mischievous Jack ×5, you're going to get Witchy Blue Moonlight. Defeat Spook and open a Halloween gift box, and you're going to get a Witchy Gold Moonlight. And deliver Magical Shard ×20 to Gueldia, and you're going to get a Gosfey Playground. In event number 3, Halloween Prep Quest. Last year, the residents of Black Desert needed the help of adventurers. Everyone delivered. However, with Halloween in danger yet again, the residents really want to save Halloween but require some help. Adventurers can visit villages and help resolve the issues that persist in each village. Help save Halloween, and the villagers will reward you with something festive for your troubles. So speak to the NPCs listed below, get a special quest and earn festive rewards. So if you speak to Amadio Alejandro, you can get 50 contribution XP and an undamaged pumpkin ×1. Speak to that dude again, get this other quest, and you can get 50 XP contribution, and you can get a jack-o'-lantern mask. Speak to the Faisi, the workshop manager in Heidel, and you can get 50 contribution XP and a sweet cone hat. Marcian Moretti, you can get 50 contribution XP and a scarecrow mask. Grey Byance, you can get 50 contribution XP and a wolf nose. And Lalina, you can get 50 contribution XP and a devil horn headband. Alright guys, Pearl Shop update. So we're almost at the end of the video. This is going to be the last one. I know it's been a long one. If you're still with us, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you like the video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell button for notifications on future videos like this and all other videos Black Desert related. Let's finish off with this Radiant Adventure box. Looks like this has been added to the game. You can get it for 495 pearls. It's normally 990. You can get that once per family, resets every Monday. You can also pay full price for it if you'd like, and you can even buy 10 of them if you really want it, and you get a free one as well. If you don't want to spend pearls on it, you can also get one for 100 million silver. Inside the Radiant Adventure box, you have a RNG chance of obtaining one of these items. You can see the percentage chances here, starting at 0.1%, going all the way down to 10%. So let's have a look at what you get. Advice of Valks 150, that'd be nice. Cronstones 2,500, that'd be nice. Advice of Valks 100, not bad. Radiant Adventure box, you could get 10 more of these boxes. Cronstone times 1,000. Advice of Valks plus 80. Cronstones 500. Artisan Memory 120. Premium Outfit box. Classic Outfit box. Advice of Valks 40 to 60. Radiant Adventure box times 2. Equipment Tailoring coupon. Advice of Valks 35 to 45. Mount Skill Change coupons times 5. Secret Book of Old Moon 15 days. Blessing of Camisil. Horse Emblem Tier 8 5. I don't know if that means you have a chance of getting a Tier 8 to a Tier 5. I think that's what that means. Valk's Cry times 40. Marmot Pet. Desert Fox Pet. Horse Emblem Tier 8 to 5 male. Artisan Memory times 22, and Cronstones 100. So they've brought back the Dream Horse Fantastic Pack. They've discounted that 30% off. The Dream Horse Dream Pack 30% off. Musa Double Classic Set 25% off. Wizard 25% off the Double Classic Set. Witch 25% off the double, and Dark Knight 25% off the double. Halloween Pet Pack 33% off. For the Halloween Pet Pack, you get a chance of getting all of these spooky pets. Butler Pietro. You can get the Storage Butler Pietro for 1,200 pearls. Character Slot Expansion Coupon, half price, 50% off. Succession Outfits, 2,900 pearls for all of the 4 classes that have their Succession. Mirror of Illusion, you can get 1 for 50 pearls or 11 for 500 pearls. Halloween outfits, these Vespina outfit set and the Vestilio outfit set have been added for all of these classes for 2,200 pearls. So that's it for today's video, guys. That's everything. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the video. Let me know if what you think about the Guardian if you're excited for the Guardian, if you're going to be using the Guardian, and let me know what you think about all of the things that have been added to the game. I'm curious to know your thoughts on it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. I really appreciate all of your support. That's it for today, and I will see you in the next video.